Check. Okay. Good. Why? Why do you do that? Oh, I wonder, do they have the patch notes? Yeah, nice. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To those of you who aren't here, I hope you show up. To those of you who potentially may or may not watch this VOD, this is Deliver Us Mars, and I bought it day one, or I had it pre-ordered, downloaded it, and my initial impressions were pretty marred by some major performance issues, but it turns out they've already updated the game, which is fantastic. I'm happy that there's a developer out there who's willing to just go right into it. Now, I'm surprised that they were able to get it all done so quickly, but, you know, the faster the better. Now, this is obviously what we're looking for. Here are the patch notes for PS5 and PS4 Pro, and PS4 and Xbox One and Xbox Series. I read some of these, but, like, you know, there were some issues. I was very curious about the PS4 version because of the fact that the PS5 version was not running very well. And the PS4 version, although was capped at 30, which I'm okay with, especially for a game like this, looked awful. Everything was just so far below even 1080p. It was just unbearable to look at. You know, aside from the fact that the frame rate cap made it smoother than the PS5 version. But it was definitely not PS4 Pro quality, because normally when the PS5 plays the PS4 version game, it plays the PS4 Pro version of it. So usually higher resolution, higher performance, whatever. They've updated it today, and sadly I wanted to make a video on it showing the difference. Now I can't. I could. There's probably some differences in terms of like texture quality, texture resolution, stuff like that. But overall, I just looked at the PS4 version and it looks solid. And now it's running at 60 FPS. I'm kind of sad by that, actually. I wanted it to be at 30. But I wanted them to give us an option at least. Okay, so all fixes noted are represented for all console companies, PS5, 4 Series, and Xbox One, unless specifically isolated to a single platform, which in that instance will be noted in bold. A range of performance fixes have been implemented, specifically targeting improvements for Series and PlayStation 5. And like I said, I just tried the PS4 Pro version. They will now display correctly in 4K or 4K. Yeah, that's true. That got fixed. And the 60 FPS patch went through as well. Like I said, I thought they would run it at 30. I'm surprised that they ran it at 60, but it was a pretty solid 60. The only jutters I saw were when it loaded. Like it had the little loading circle in the bottom right corner. It's hitched for a second and then went back to moving at 60 FPS. And a pretty solid 60 FPS at that. Like I didn't see much of in the way of like juttering like I saw before, which I would assume were like frame time stutters. So if the PS5 version is kind of lacking in the performance area, like it's not exactly reaching 60, then I'm going to definitely stick with the PS4 version for consistency's sake. Improve loading performance when going through airlocks and cave areas. Yeah, there was some stuttering going on there. Fix some performance stuttering caused by triggering a checkpoint while climbing. or just in general. Increase made to lighting and shadow resolution. Now on the PS4, I looked at some of the shadow resolutions on like some trees or whatever. It still kind of looked the same, so I'm not entirely sure. They didn't specify that being on PS5 and Series, so that's across the platforms. But we'll have to see in terms of my first experience. But I was really hoping to make that video. I may not make that video now because they fixed the game already. Players are not prevented from being able to move while in the share menu, while the share menu is open. Updated UI in the settings menu to better stand out. I didn't really have much of an issue with the UI. Isaac will now display his Astro Tool and hologram scenes. I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. Fixes and tweaks to some of the NPC's hands on Unison. I don't know what that is. Fixes to some checkpoints that would cause the player to be stuck in a death loop. Luckily, that didn't happen to me. Chapter select now unlocks upon reaching moon launch, which I even saw in the PS4 version. I didn't get as far in that, so not bad. Various camera and focus improvements during cutscenes. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to go back and play through that one scene where the focus, the depth of field was not working correctly. Like she was looking at her pickaxe and the depth of field was blurring the whole image out. Lighting fixes and tweaks on Odom. Don't know what that is. Fixed and restored a missing Kathy VO line. Didn't really find any. See, only they would know about what was missing because we obviously don't know what she's supposed to say. Unless, of course, it was literally just silence and she was talking and some people saw it. Various seatbelt improvements and polish during Chapter 2, 3, and Epilogue. So they're talking about some stuff later on. Chapter 9, Beekeeper animation improvements. Fixed clipping between Claire and Kathy in Chapter 2. I don't know if I made it to Chapter 2. Fixed the timing on some of Kathy's VO in Chapter 2. Fixed lighting issues on some objects in the prologue. I mean, it relatively looked okay. I didn't notice any particular items that weren't lit correctly. Fixed some objects that were glowing that should not have been. Not a bad thing. Fixed Ryan's VO playing twice in Chapter 5. Added some blocking volumes to prevent players falling through the world in Chapter 4. Placed a blocking volume in Chapter 6 to fix a mantling issue before reaching the facility. Fixed a minor lighting issue in Chapter 6. Implemented a fix for a checkpoint that didn't display the correct objective upon loading. Adjusted the scan volume of a scannable so the prompt doesn't appear when it shouldn't. Added correct audio for the lightly tilting climbable panel in Chapter 8. Updated the MPT receiver audio when it has too much or not enough power. Chapter 6 added triggers to water areas in puzzle that close visor when entering deeper part. Chapter 8 replenish oxygen correctly when loading into certain checkpoints. Fixed clipping of Sarah and Kathy with Isaac and muted the glass body mesh of Isaac that caused some reflection issues on the shoulders. Climbing flashback. Fixed a rock with a weird face and a slightly floating plant. Didn't notice. Solved an issue where Kathy could use Ayla while descending with the elevator in Chapter 8, resulting in the player becoming blocked. Fixed breathing audio not playing correctly on PS4. Then we got the quality improvements. In order to prevent players from overwriting save data by accident, the new game button on the main menu now needs to be held for 1 minute 1.7 seconds to start the game. Added a prompt for when you need to backwards jump on Odom caves that explains the necessary controls. Camera tweaks while in zero gravity to help prevent motion sickness. Improved targeting of buttons when Kathy is stood closer to them. The game will now display an icon whilst an autosave is being created. Fixed MPT resistors falling out of the world when Ayla carried them out of range. Many fixes to improve Kathy's ability to clamber up objects across the game. Yeah, that was a bit rough around the edges, to say the least. I still think the wall climbing animation is so robotic. Many fixes to improve Kathy's ability to clamber. Okay. Added some blocking volumes to prevent players getting stuck in various areas. Fixed a blocker in the prologue relating to Kathy being crouched when triggering certain elements. Claire's height changed in the prologue to match her appearance for this chapter. Fixed collision in a few areas of the profile lock so the players can no longer get stuck in a falling animation. Increase the size of the blocking volume above the puzzle building in Chapter 1 to prevent players from getting out of the play area. Fixed a duplicated helmet during the launch sequence of Chapter 1. Fixed young Kathy missing her hands in a scene in Chapter 2. Added underwater ambience during the appropriate sections of Chapter 2. Prevented being able to trigger one of the detective sequences in Chapter 2 a second time after completing a puzzle and reloading the game. These are very specific. Okay, so this is all stuff I haven't even, like, experienced myself. It's Chapter 7, Chapter 8, Chapter 9. So all that stuff I don't know about. So, I dare say, I kind of want to, like... I kind of want to start over to see the beginning. Okay, so I've already gone through Chapter 3. But I'm curious about the improvements, so I kind of want to... Yeah, okay. That's a little bit longer than 1.7 seconds, but let's do it.
Beep, beep. Beep.
Room Bear 1, this is ground control. Mission is a go. Copy. Earth to Kathy. Hello, Earth to Kathy. Hello, little explorer.
Hey.
Right. Now, I finally managed to get you a new one.
Yay!
But before I give it to you, you have to promise to take better care of him.
Okay.
Better than the ones that you destroyed before.
I promise.
A moon bear for my moon bear.
I'm almost ready, Kathy. Give me 5 minutes to get into my wetsuit.
Don't overdo it, honey. School and work never stops. Just pace yourself.
No, I know. I just lost track of time. Plus, the subject matter. Fascinating.
Father like daughter, I guess. Promise?
Yes.
Okay. So far, so good. This was stuttering like a mother before, so this is solid already. I'm already seeing this perform 100% better. So much better, so much faster. I'm not... Okay, I still see the ghosting a little bit, but it's probably better because it is... no doubt higher resolution textures. The hair looks better just because the PS4 version definitely has a lot more dithering. Probably a lower internal resolution. You know, the tree animation, or the tree shadow actually is not too bad, actually. I think that might just be the fact that the animation is causing it to look like it's, you know, fluttering, but, like, that's the point. Trees aren't normally still all the time. This is playing out way better, though. It's just so much... so much better. They said they fixed lighting as well, so... This already kind of looked good anyway. Like, this sunset looked really good to begin with, so... Yeah. I can already tell with the rocks there, the PS4 version that I played before I started the stream, you know, roughly, even the rocks had some dithering a little bit. There was some ghosting happening with the fence post there, or the, what do you call that, banister.
Great property, just 15 minutes from the new campus.
We must have earned a free loyalty relocation at this point.
Lizzie, another one of these seasons,
And
this
hopefully,
entire area will be a
I'm hoping that the
Can we just hold off
the stuttering that I saw before with the PS4 version, there was some stuttering when it came to loading new sections. Same thing with this. So hopefully that's eliminated with the PS5. PS4 still, the PS4 version still showed some stuttering during loading sections. But that is the PS4 version, so we'll see, because it may not actually take advantage of it, of the SSD. You know, because it may not take advantage of it. They may not have programmed it that way. Yeah, this is much smoother. The motion blur looks better.
Spectacular dive, honey.
Thanks.
Such an athlete.
Is there anything in here that I can actually, like, I never actually checked. You can see that look at that, the ambient occlusion. Look at that. That handle right there. The handle itself actually kind of disappears. I'm guessing it's like screen space ambient occlusion. I don't think there's anything ray traced in there, but that's okay.
We're taking moon bear snorkeling.
Yes.
The faces look pretty much the same now. I checked the PS4 version before they updated it was, oof, they were literally mud.
Okay, bye, Dad. Love you. Get in the water quick before Dad catches you. Come on.
It was literal mud looking. It was pretty bad, but yeah, there's a little stutter there for. Little stutter there with the loading. Yeah, there's still some ghosting, some haloing around her character.
What did I say?
But Moonbear wants to go snorkeling too.
Bring me the bear, you little troublemaker.
No.
I swear, you get this cheekiness from your mother.
Come on, Kathy, jump
There's
in.
a weird shadowing happening that's following the character as she stands in front of the sunlight. Weird.
Can you hear me?
Dad?
Right. I'm going to get you out of there now, okay? Come on.
Dad?
It's all right, I'm here. Okay. Ayla. AC unit 72633-R. Ownership transfer authorization 170544. Isaac Johansson. Say your name, darling.
Kathy Johansson.
Whatever happens, you must keep Ayla close to you at all times. Never let her out of your sight, all right? It's okay. I've got you. Listen, we must be very quiet, okay?
No.
Just listen to me. We have to go. We have to go. How are your legs? Can you walk?
That was always a funny thing to me, is that she just said, "No, I don't want to be quiet."
Darling,
I want Moonbear.
I think it's somewhere in this room. Be quick.
I know where Moonbear is. So there was a bit of a frame rate drop at the beginning there
Great.
when she fell out of the
Come to
pod.
me. I need your help, Moonbear.
That's okay. I wasn't in control of the game, so it
There's
doesn't
a
matter.
button on the other side of the room. When it turns on, I need you to press it, okay?
Okay.
Now, Moonbear. That's it. Okay, it's time to go.
Yeah, things definitely look a lot better, a lot sharper, cleaner. See, there's another loading stutter. I think that might just be SSD or not. That might just be an Unreal Engine thing.
Okay, let's go. Listen carefully.
I can't believe he just never gave her
On
any
the other side of the
shoes.
fence there is Ace.
Rosa's ace?
Yes, we need to take him with us and get him back to her.
Ace likes me best. After Rosa.
Absolutely. That's why I need you to climb up there and call him over to you quietly. Okay?
Okay.
It's weird that a little girl can jump that high. Like, that's pure.
So they were all planning.
That's
to
pure freaking, you know, basketball
We've
player
got the Lunar
jumps if I ever
Council
saw
ace
him.
in our hands. We need to see more of these holograms.
Ace. Ace, it's me. Hi. Follow me. What are you doing?
ASC unit number 67354-N. Initiate transfer protocol. Lunar Council override. Isaac Johansson. Code 170544.
Ace isn't like this.
It's okay. He doesn't know we're taking him back to see Rosa. Isaac Johansson. We've got to hurry. They're probably looking for us now.
Dad, my legs hurt.
Come, I'll carry you.
Claire? Kathy? Claire? Kathy! Dad!
You gotta wonder
was
why the
Claire.
alarm set off.
Why are you running away?
If Claire catches us, they'll take me far away from you.
Like, it's not like he was being held prisoner or anything, so.
Where are we going?
We're going to Outward Moon together.
Okay, the lighting looks a lot better here now, too. So that's good.
Automated launch sequence initiated. Board Arc Vita immediately.
Yes, it's working. Wait, why isn't Vita's door opening? Come on, come on!
Yeah, I can already tell that the lighting in this room is a lot better than it was before. I could be misremembering, but I feel like it was pretty bad to begin with. Now, when I was playing the PS4 version, I push this button, nothing really happens. He comes over and he's like, you know, we gotta make sure we keep this shut or something like that. I don't remember.
I need to get that door open. Follow me, quick!
Automated launch sequence initiated. Board Arc
I
Vita
hope it's still displaying at 60 on the stream because it's showing only at 30 on OBS, and it's been doing that, so it's really annoying.
I'm almost through. Come on.
Yeah, it's good.
Dad!
Coming, move! Claire, stop!
Ah!
No!
Let me go!
Alert. Launch sequence initiated. Clear blast chamber. Alert. Launch sequence initiated. Clear blast chamber.
What do you think, Ayla? Reckon we'll get a few more months out of this relic? Yeah, me neither.
Are you done yet? I feel like you should have been done ages ago.
If your butt is starting to hurt from the car seat, you're welcome to come up here and help me.
Huh? No, I'm good. Besides, that wouldn't be much help anyway.
You're right.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
Listen, MPD systems are
Okay. Okay, bro. Just be honest. You're feeling too threatened by me and my super brain.
That super brain of yours still needs to be chaperoned to every MPT dish by a senior staff member like me. Remember?
Wait, did you finally admit that you're old?
Whatever.
Anyway, I'm nearly done. Just have to cut out some plating that's obstructing the beam's waveguide. Can you let Moonhub know the dish is ready to receive?
Already did. Don't forget to hook the stream points back up to the receivers.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay, so far, solid. So much better. The fly-in, you could see a couple of, stutters here and there. They were very minor, but you could definitely see them. You could see some of the detail of the dish wiping in over the antenna. And you saw the railing at the top of it kind of fade into existence, but that's okay. I think that's just the limitations of the engine. Unreal Engine 4 is quite old at this point, actually. I think it was first introduced in 2013? Maybe a little older. But this feels so much better in terms of, like, I used to just do this and it was just a stuttery mess. So the fact that they fixed that part, right quick is very, very impressive. I don't know why a small team like this can do all these improvements in what? Less than a week? And big companies can't even spend the time to actually, do their updates fast enough. Single player or not, I mean, it's still
All right.
a massive undertaking for such a small team. I'm just waiting for Ayla to kind of glitch out like she was. But it looks like she might be solid. I do think they're using a chromatic aberration filter over this as well, which I am not a fan of, as I've mentioned many, many times in the past. I don't like chromatic aberration in my video games. It's terrible. All right, so we can see the shadow resolution kind of juddering a little bit. Looks like when I move the camera. Yeah, that's weird. It's like resolving the shadow resolution there. Interesting. Still a little bit low, but I don't mind that. I think softer shadows make a little bit more of a realistic look. Obviously, if it was actual, like, ray trace shadows, it'd be sharper where the object starts, and then gets softer as we get out into the distance here. But if you're going to make a compromise between having ray tracing your game and having like a decent shadow map resolution, I would say go soft. Yeah, you can see how jagged the posts are, or not even just the posts, the railings are. It's weird. The posts are solid, but the railings are really, really low res.
Welcome back to Earth. Let me hook up these stream points and I'll be right there.
Okay, that went a little bit smoother. There we go.
How did people cope before Stream Tech? Must have been a mess of cables snaking around entire living rooms.
I remember it well.
Yep.
Times.
Okay, just gotta find the receiver point to connect it to.
Yeah, she grabs onto these a lot better than before. Before it was a bit of a janky movement. resolution of the chain link fence is still a bit smudgy looking there. I just don't think that the PS5 should have these stuttering problems when loading.
Shouldn't be running on emergency
Personally.
power.
Yeah, along with everything else.
Should
in
be
this place.
instantaneous,
These small antennae can't withstand another thermal shock. Not with
especially
the
for a
prolonged power
PS4
traffic that's passing through
or
them.
Unreal Engine 4
You
game.
realize no one understands what
And
you're saying.
facial
right?
hair is still
Come
kind of
on, even
messy,
You know what a cyclotron wave rectifier is.
very patchy.
Now you're just making up words. Hop on.
Infamously, of course, the hair or cloth physics tend to actually kind of tweak out when it comes in from a camera cut. It's pretty funny.
Are we still doing drinks after this?
Claire almost choked me to death last week for giving me beer.
Wuss.
Listen, your sister might not be big, but when it's something that concerns you, that woman can kill a lion with her bare hands.
So that's a yes on the drinks. Hello?
Hold on. I got a message that I've been asked to go to Maria right away, apparently for some classified emergency meeting.
Maria.
See, this part I feel like
Are you serious?
they shouldn't be able to hear each other through
You only have to smell
the glass. I mean, especially with the truck going, so it'd be a lot better if they actually were communicating through their wrist
I know that fine.
communicators, I guess.
You going to that meeting at Maria's?
That meeting you're not invited to. Yeah.
Please, Claire, if you just let me through security, then just, you know.
I really have to go. Perhaps you can stop by her.
See a lot of the trees and the flora popping in still. Again, possibly a limitation of the engine. Unreal Engine 4 definitely was limited in many ways, and I think level of detail distance was one of them. Luckily, with the Unreal Engine 5, that's not going to be the case.
Keep your head down. It's been restless again lately.
Really? What happened to that diplomatic golden tongue of yours?
Didn't seem to work anymore.
But the hair now looks properly lit, so it doesn't look super plasticky anymore. Still doesn't look great, let's be honest. I mean, getting proper hair and man, that's a lot of computing power. To get the level of detail that some games have with hair physics and just hair, the way hair looks in general is extremely taxing, and it's very difficult.
All right, this is your stop.
You'd have to have a
Is it?
massive budget.
It is. Just let the grown-ups handle this secret meeting first.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
Just wanted to make sure you're not still gonna try anything dumb to get in.
I won't.
Don't even think about it.
Uh-huh. All right, let's go find another way into Maria's office. That's called lying, Ayla. Let's go.
So you see how some of the straight lines or straight edge. Oh, there she goes. Some of the straight edges are clean. Then you got the. Oh yeah, okay. So she's still doing that thing. She was doing that before they updated the game. It's very strange, but she wasn't doing that in the PS4 version. Thing is, I gotta repair my original PS4. It needs a new power supply, and I, for some reason, haven't bought it. It's only $50. And I'm pretty sure I hopefully have all the hardware, so I can at least put it back together properly. And I'd like to, so I can really see the comparison, because I think what I was playing before was the PS4 version, not the PS4 Pro. And that looked terrible. So,
The museum.
which is kind of sad because there's been plenty of Unreal Engine 4 titles on the PS4 base system that look fine. Yeah, see that look at the edge on the right there. Kind of just wipes in a little bit. It's very noticeable.
Looks like no one has.
In 2041,
She gonna
lunar
judder
MPT
backwards?
helped diminish the planet's energy crisis by massively increasing energy yields. After the Great Blackout of 2054,
Nope, not this time.
the instigation of
But
Mission
she's still
42,
doing it.
Rolf Robertson giving is life in the process.
WSA really is trying their best to help our world with our energy needs. I'm sure we'll get to help the entire population someday.
Now, another reason why I'm restarting is not only to see, you know, what the improvements are, which this definitely looks a lot better visually because the lighting was improved or fixed, either way. I don't know how you want to look at it, but it was, the lighting seemed a bit off the first time around.
Microwave power technology is a revolutionary form of
Because,
energy absorption.
you know, I went from Deliver Us the Moon, which looked phenomenal, to something like this, which looked hands down worse than it. So it's like there had to have been something wrong, and I'm glad that there was something wrong that they fixed.
Absolutely fascinated by it when I saw
And it
my
was,
dad working
it
on
wasn't
every day.
simply just the lighting, but the lighting change definitely helps. You got to make sure your lighting's correct, otherwise things are going to look off.
After the Great Blackout catapulted the Earth back into an energy crisis, Claire Johansson,
Yeah, Ayla's still
Maria
kind of just,
Gonzalez, and Rolf Robertson undertook Mission Fortuna.
she's still kind of juddering around every once in a while.
The blackout's cause. Robertson, under the guise of Johansson and Gonzalez,
You see the,
refueled and
is that a cube map?
Claire really had such a big hand in reviving.
Yeah,
the
that looks like a
WSA.
cube map because it's kind of staying in the same spot. It's the same reflection, very low res. You can only do so much. I mean, again, if they did ray tracing in here, ooh, man. I think this game would look fantastic, but I don't think... I'm not going to say you can't do ray tracing in Unreal Engine 4. I'm pretty sure it has it built in. But, again, very taxing. Very hard to do.
After the success of Mission Fortuna, Claire Johansson spearheaded Mission Vestia to provide manpower to the lunar MPT.
Oop, there goes Ayla again.
Back home. Claire and her team discovered WSA software engineer
I do
Sarah
wish that we could actually choose
Isaac Johansson, one of the 3 lunar
whether we want to play at
council
30 or
members
60
who
FPS.
skaters.
Because like I said, when I played the original, the PS4 version, before they updated the PS4 Pro code, it was running at a solid 30 FPS.
Just remembering it always feels. I'm fine.
There's Rolf Robertson. It was a solid frame rate, and I thought it was a lot better than 60, but you know, people these days, they think, oh, we only want to play 60. It's like, yeah, but what if you don't need it? In a game like this, you don't need 60 FPS. 30 is plenty. I would take 30 with higher graphics than over anything.
Devised by the Lunar Council members sometime before the Great Blackout, Project
But anyway, so I'm replaying this over because, yeah, see, I have dropped frames. What the hell, dude? Let me bring up my stats.
Council members, as well as the rest of the Moonbase crew, remains unknown.
My dad designed and built most of the arcs.
Dropped
they
frames
used.
due to network. It's only 151, but it's still stupid. It shouldn't happen.
It was supposed to be an escape plan for the colony if something ever went wrong.
I'm also replaying it because, well, now I've got this going to... I've got separate playlists for a bunch of my playthroughs, so I might as well...
And see if we get lucky.
I might as well. See, I can interact or I can control Ayla. I'll just interact for this one.
Well, worth a try. Oh, hi, Mark. Looking good, sis.
They really need to change these. I look nothing like that anymore.
Are you joking? You look so good still.
Thanks, I try.
You? Trying anything? Yeah, right. I meant that, like,
Thanks.
you never have to
Come on, Alex.
try. Are you headed to Maria's office?
Why?
Oh,
Wrong
I'm
button.
just going the same way. So. Hey, I was just.
See, look at
looking who
Ayla.
the
She's kind of
mission
looking at me the whole
tuner
time.
is
I don't know why she's always facing me. I feel like that's
Good.
not how she should be.
How long were you actually stationed on the moon?
Look at her.
I was on the space station.
I don't think that's how
Mostly.
she's supposed to be programmed.
Yeah, that's why I never saw you on the surface, I guess.
I really don't think
I
she's supposed to be
saw you.
staring at me the whole time.
Oh, really?
When I did software upgrades for Rose's ASE.
Oh, yeah, Ace.
No, ASE.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I named it Ace because I didn't get that ASE was an acronym, so I just kept calling it Ace, and Rosa would just start doing that too. It's kind of a confusing name, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Ayla's programmed correctly.
Yours is named Alex, right?
Where are you headed to?
Wait, you didn't answer my question yet.
Question?
About how long you were stationed on the moon.
You want the years with the forced cryosleep or without?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I really just need to get to the meeting, Kat.
I just wanted to apologize for what happened with my dad. I know he didn't mean what he did. I think that's why he tried to save you on the moon.
Save me? Your dad did not... Kathy, I don't want to be disrespectful, but what your dad and the Lunar Council did, they left us here to rot. They committed the worst crimes imaginable against humankind and our planet. They deserve to be punished for what they've done.
Am I interrupting something?
No?
No.
Thanks to an entire backlog of precedents, I know not to be surprised to see you here.
If I made it this far, you might as well just let me.
No.
Maria's gonna be on video. You
No.
know. Okay, I bet you guys rehearsed that.
We totally did.
When it work.
I like being a rebel. Let's go.
6 years.
What?
On the moon. It was 6 years. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question earlier.
Right. Thanks.
Okay, so taking another look at the facial animations, they're stiff, but they're actually not bad. They're pretty good for the budget that I'm sure they had. Which, you know, in this case, they had a full-on publisher for this time. I think the first game they published themselves. And I find it hard to believe that their publisher didn't give them enough money to make this game as best as they could. See, this one says use flashlight, but I mean, it's like you can see enough. Yeah, see, Ayla's just sitting in front of... She wasn't doing this last time, so this is still a problem. Where she's just in front of you. Ayla, get out of the way. Oh my god. Let's push her through, I guess. I'm not entirely sure why that one has to be cut. There we go. To be fair, I probably could have just jumped over the whole thing. Wait, can I tell her to hit the button instead of me trying to... Nope. It's slow enough. I'm surprised I can't hit it from here.
line of sight on their conversation, Ayla.
Absolutely certain.
The DSE team triple-checked it. The signal was sent through a WSA.
When I was actually playing... Hey, what's up, Guzzo? When I was actually playing the PS4 version before they updated it, that screen where Maria Gonzalez is completely blurred out. Like, you couldn't even make out that was her.
Can't believe it.
The whole thing was just
They're on
awful.
Mars?
But they fixed it.
Seemingly have been for the last 13 years. Closer than any of us could have imagined.
You okay? Can't imagine this must be easy to hear with everything.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I assume we can finally justify Mission Opera then?
Yes.
They gotta fix his facial hair. It's pretty bad. They gotta fix facial hair in general, I think.
Should we discover Outward's location?
During Mission Vestia, we found indications that the 3 ARC vessels Outward used to leave the moon weren't just for transportation. Our information leads us to believe these 3 ARCs actually form a trine, a completely self-reliant settlement.
But why reach out? Why now?
Good
Is it
lord.
distress
All right,
signal
I don't
or
need
an
you
indication?
and Huffman being smartasses, all right? It's bad enough he is one.
Bring the Arcs and their
He's my
revolutionary
damn moderator.
technology back home.
We should analyze the distress signal. Maybe we can determine the encryption used.
We're working on it as we speak. I can enable terminal access in the back office. See what you make of it. Ada, quick. Find a way inside that room.
All right, now now you're just stretching it. God, even with the sensitivity at what, 50? Yeah, even with the sensitivity at 50, it's still really slow to turn.
Perfect. Ayla, stay right there.
What you're about to hear cannot leave this room. Understood?
Ayla? What are you...
I don't need to sugarcoat the current state of things for any of you. The atmosphere continues to deteriorate at an alarming rate. The lunar MPT may be alleviating the planet's energy needs to a degree, but energy is the least of our concerns right now. Rising CO2 levels are killing off a myriad of species of flora and fauna every week. The truth of the matter is that our home is becoming just as uninhabitable as any other planet. We need those arcs. Now. Claire, I need you to lead this mission. Assemble a team and bring those arcs back. You have a few months to prep. We cannot afford further delay.
I understand. I'd like to start by including Ryan and Sarah as part of the team. Not only do they excel in their respective fields, they're vital to me personally. I trust them both in my life.
That leaves one more position to be filled.
Yes.
Hey. Hi. At the risk of sounding like an idiot, I think we should take Kathy.
What?
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 She was leagues above the other graduates in our program.
You mean the only class of astronauts that we've had in the past 10 years?
It doesn't change the fact that she aced nearly every exercise, sometimes even doubling my scores. I know you want to keep her out of this, but she's the best MPT engineer we've got. We need her expertise. And look, I will deny ever saying this under oath, I might add. Kathy's the most talented individual the WSA is working for them. Apart from you two. And me, of course.
We're not seriously discussing this, are we? I mean, she has no prior experience. She's a complete risk to the mission.
Sarah's right. Kathy shouldn't be part of the team. There are too many factors involved.
Hey, Maria.
Can I come in, please? Seriously? Please, Claire, let me be a part of the mission.
Were you eavesdropping?
Yeah, and I'm sorry for that, but Claire, you know I've proven myself to the WSA. 2 concurrent science degrees, majored in stream tech, top marks in the astronaut training program like Ryan said. Thanks for the kind words, by the way, mate.
Sure.
And you need my MPT expertise. Please, Claire, with you by my side, I know I can do this. We can do this.
Plus, there's only like, what, 3 other trained astronauts to choose from? So...
I think you should take her on the team, Claire.
What? What?
Nice.
She's one of the most qualified people we have at the WSA. However, the final say is yours, of course.
Okay, Kathy. Even though Ryan's last argument was severely lacking, yeah,
Ouch.
I believe you'll do everything you can to guarantee the mission's success. Right, Kat? Of course.
Now I would like to go over the minutiae for the mission with Claire, Sarah, and Ryan. Can you let us handle this without listening in this time?
Oh, well, seeing as I'm now...
Kathy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Of course. You all snug in there, Ayla? You need anything? Cup of coffee? Magazine? You diva. You look nervous. And that amuses you? No. Just seeing you, you're proud. Hey, that scar on Sarah's stomach, is that the one Dad gave her? Yeah, why? Just curious.
Knock, knock. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah?
Looks like the depth of field bug there when she was looking at her pickaxe did not change this time. They didn't fix that part. They did say they fixed some cutscenes that had depth of field changes, but you know, to pull the focus of the camera better, but it did not didn't fix that one. I am gonna refill my cup of coffee. I'll be right back. So, I had mentioned that I wanted to make a comparison video between the PS4 version and the PS5 version of this game. I might still do that, but it's running the PS4 Pro code, which is like pretty close to the PS5 code. I mean, it's running at 60 FPS now instead of 30, which again, I would prefer 30, but I just thought of this. Maybe I compare Deliver Us the Moon to this, because Deliver Us the Moon got a PS5 upgrade. So I don't know what changes they made to the PS5 version, but you know, wouldn't be a bad idea to compare their previous project to this one. I think that'd be cool.
GC, we're heading to the rocket now.
Copy that.
Also, I'd like to say that I like the music in this game already.
Good.
Like, it's pretty solid.
Of course you did.
See that reflection?
You didn't?
Yeah.
The cube map, though. Look, she's even showing it up in it, even though she's not actually part of it. It's weird. Lighting is so much better than last time. I can already tell for sure. It was very odd and off the last time. Okay, that was a little stuttery right there, just looking down. This is very Half-Life, you know? Just piling into here. Yeah, they need to fix facial hair and the eyebrows.
Here we go. No turning back. Nope.
Like I said, the hair on their head, it looks better now that the lighting has been fixed, but
What? How come we get to live in better
still
conditions
kind of
than people in
plasticky.
a shanty town? How is that possible? Pure probability. Geographically and demographically, we were born in the right place at the right time. They weren't so lucky.
Right. Wow, they really don't seem to want us to go.
No. But considering the amount of time...
Oh, that's where it came
You
from.
okay?
Yeah, just a bit startled.
It's hot. I didn't realize that they were up
They're
there.
not helping anyone by trying to hurt us. Don't they understand that we're doing this to save them? Those people will be on the MPT waiting list until the day that they die. If you saw the WSA using so many resources to send 4 people to space, you'd be angry too.
They don't understand. But when we bring the arcs back, they will.
Or they won't. I mean, they might, and I hope they do, but they're promising something that might not happen.
Good.
Even if they do bring back heroes.
That's all I gotta say is good. She's terrible.
Hope springs eternal in the human breast.
I didn't know that, but I'm glad to hear it. She's a terrible, terrible leader.
The soul uneasy and confined from home, dreams of a life to
Manager, whatever the hell she was for YouTube, she was terrible.
You knowing your poetry.
What can I say? I'm not just a pretty face.
Okay.
I love the voice acting in this game. It's so good.
Take a look at this view.
All right, let's see the pop-in. There it is.
Wow.
Sadly, I wish the pop-in was not so obvious.
It's a shame we couldn't build her
But
properly.
you know, the limitations of this engine are
What?
quite
With all these
rough.
shortages of materials, it really is a miracle that this thing is here at all.
You could have mentioned this in all these months of prep that we're flying economy class,
No, I didn't want to worry you.
except for right before we're taking off.
Seemed only fair to disclose it now.
Sure, sure.
If Claire believes we can use her for the
CEO.
mission,
Well,
we should trust her.
either way,
I believe
this game
Zephyr
takes
3
place,
will
well,
handle the
as of
mission
right
just
now,
fine.
in this moment, is 2069. Nice. The first moments, the prologue, is actually in 2060. The Earth is suffering. We're basically destroying it. The first game, Deliver Us the Moon, goes over all of this as to the reason why we even went to the moon in the first place, because we were there to investigate what had happened to the station because it went offline, and then to get the station back online with the MPT towers, which give us the energy we need to do, well, just to live. Like electrical energy, not physical energy. This is technically Not really. It's not a prequel. The first game is definitely a prequel, but like this covers some things prior to that, and now this is after it. But that whole, there was a whole beginning area during the during this chapter, I think, where you go into the museum and it tells you, it basically recaps the previous game, which is really nice. It kind of tells you what happens and what happened in the first game in a nutshell. But yeah, they updated this game today to version 1.01, and they fixed the lighting. They fixed most of the stuttering. Obviously, you saw the loading stutter there. I see the reflections are still kind of messed up though. The frame rate is definitely more solid. The performance is much better than what I experienced on Sunday. Yeah, no, it's not a prequel per se. It just covers they're in the prologue. It covers some things that happened prior to the first game, and now we're past the first game at this point.
Go.
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 Go. Cat, systems check. Oxygen.
All right, let me try to remember. Oh, here we go.
Oxygen is go.
Flight.
Flight is go.
Navigation.
Navigation is go.
Ground launch sequencer.
Ground launch sequencer is go.
Fuel.
Fuel is go.
Fuel.
Liquid oxygen.
Liquid oxygen is go.
Power.
Power is go.
Launch sequence functions.
Launch sequence functions are go.
Propellant load check. Good to go. Ryan, airtight seal and cockpit air composition check.
Seal and air composition are go.
Sarah, start fuel cell thermal conditioning.
Conditioning is a go.
Cat, strong back retract.
All right, where was this? Oh, it's this. Okay, okay.
Strong back successfully retracted.
Sarah, bent off lines.
Lines are vented. We are go.
Starting automatic ground launch sequencer. Sequencer is a go.
Are you gonna say No Man's Sky?
Cat, retract orbiter access arm.
Orbiter access arm is retracted.
Oh, the Dead Space remake? Well, I have to buy it first. I don't have it. Not made of money, you know.
Auxiliary power units are go.
I'm not a coward. I'll play the shit out of that game, but I don't have the funds at the moment, or at least I choose not to have the funds. So what is this? Okay. Wait, back. I don't even know what this is supposed to be.
Beanie cap retracted.
Opera team.
Maybe I considered robbing a bank.
Go.
Go.
No, I have the money, but I have all these other games, dude, that I want to play, that I need to play, whatever you want to, however you want to freaking say it. I have all these other things I need to play
Transfer complete.
before I go spending more money.
Sarah, activate launch pad sound suppression system. Suppression system online.
No, I
Activate
doubt that.
solid fuel thrusters hydrogen burn-off system.
But I'm very excited to grab that game.
Are a go. Cat, initiate solid fuel thrusters start.
Solid fuel thrusters are a go.
Copy. Thrusters up. We are go for launch.
Here we go.
We're definitely going to try and get past Chapter 3 tonight. I only got to Chapter 3 last time, but I wanted to start this over because I wanted to see the improvements that they made with the update, and hands down, way better. Yeah, right. I think you need to just relax and give this a shot because it is... Deliver Us to the Moon was so fantastic. And I already love the music and the voice acting because the voice actors, I don't know where they spent their money. Like I said the last time, they must have spent all their money on the voice actors because it is superb. The writing is really good too. The writers are very good to make such an intriguing story, in my opinion. Guzzo, calm down. Get yourself a cup of coffee, or possibly some G Fuel. Not sponsored. Aw. Tea? I don't know, whatever. Alright.
Initiate stage 1 separation.
I do wonder if they did any research into, like, you know, what these are actually supposed to, like, if they did some research on these types of panels. I love being in space. If I had no ties here on Earth, I probably would have gone that route. I actually tried to go the route of astronomer or astronomy in college. Probably should have stuck with it. There's just so much math, and I am not good at math. Damn near failed it in high school. And college, I passed it with flying colors because it was just a repeat of anything I learned in high school, so really wasn't that hard. But if I could just go to space, if I had the balls to go to space. Guzzo, what did I do something? Did I do something to offend you at any point in your life?
Cutting off second engine.
For you to act like Huffman?
Cat, initiate second stage separation. And it's away.
We're still on to hit the expansion for Destiny together, right? You, me, and your buddy, what, Tony? Was it? Or Troy? That was a T name. See, what I don't understand is that we are above the Earth. All right, woman. The lighting is way better. Definitely a lot better.
Here we go, Opera Team. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Babe, did you prepare philosophical quotes for the entire journey, or...?
Only like 5 a day.
Oh, good.
Wanna see something cool? Meet me at these skateboards.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it's great, truly.
One small step was already taken, so...
Oh, wow, old school, huh?
You look excited. You never look excited.
Don't be cheeky. I was as frugal as possible when designing this ship. However, I did splurge on one last-minute addition.
A window.
You're really ruining the moment.
Sorry.
Just look. And this is what we're doing it for. Right, Kath?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sarah and Ryan are probably settling into their pod. I'll head back to the cockpit.
Be right there.
Okay, now be honest. Did Claire ever take you this far from the house?
Can you imagine? Like, seriously, can you just imagine what that must be like to look back on the Earth? Oop. Well, thanks, Dad. You bumped me.
You know what they call these things? Bubblegum coral.
No way.
I swear.
It doesn't look like bubblegum at all.
Well, I mean, it probably did back in the day when they named it.
I like the banter between Kathy and her sister sometimes. It's really funny.
Poop coral?
Of course. Why did I even ask?
Guza, are you drunk or something? You're really snarky tonight.
Training for space?
Very mean.
Just like I'm training you to get a space note.
Cool.
Yep.
Dad, why is it so dirty underwater?
I'm afraid we did that.
No way. I never threw anything in the water.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, not you. A lot of other people did. Unfortunately.
Okay, now, so the water can look nice again.
Well, we might be about 50 to 80 years too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, we're almost here. Come look.
See, that's what fathers need to be like. Tell the child the truth, would you?
You heard that too, right?
Yes, I'm in the cockpit checking the diagnostics. Meet me here?
Sure.
We're trying to see why the ACA didn't spot the debris. It should have.
I need eyes on to determine the damage. I'll perform an EVA and let you know, GC.
Copy.
Did the thruster get hit?
Probably. Could you keep an eye on the diagnostics? I'll get ready.
Wait. Let me do it.
Great.
Look,
Thanks.
I need real life experience out there. Of all the EVAs we could have, this one is pretty safe, right? I mean,
You should have seen me with hair. Didn't look very good.
Stellar extravehicular activities training score.
No, it's fine. I think
It was 94.
mine was 95.
See, you're so much better with numbers. Best you monitor the diagnostics.
Fine.
Eh.
Just be very careful. We're still in orbit, so watch out for debris.
Got it.
Get prepped at the airlock, and I'll guide you on comms.
Well, I'm definitely not going to say start drinking because it's, you know, it can be fun, but, you know, it's a lot of,
I've double checked.
depending on what it is, whether it's liquor or beer, it could be a lot of calories or a lot of sugar.
I've got this.
All right. Egress out of the airlock.
A wig, huh? So yeah, you see how the atmosphere is kind of reddish?
Yeah.
That's the whole problem with the planet in this game, is that everything is just being destroyed. The atmosphere is completely destroyed.
When Rolf survived the breach during the moon mission. I'm kind of honored.
What a weird thing to feel honored about. Right, first things first. What can you see? Is there any damage to the thruster?
There's a huge bit
Yeah,
of
let's
debris
hurry up, ladies.
Could be
My air
space
supply
station.
is gonna start dropping.
seen better days, but it's holding together.
Good. What about the pipes around the thruster?
They're pretty badly bent.
Okay. They'll need to be cut away if we want the thruster to be even semi-functional. Is the thruster still receiving power?
It is.
Shut off the power lines before you do anything else. There's a big button in the hatch, just press it, and you're good to go.
Okay.
And watch out for the fuel canisters. If you hit one of those while you're cutting it, well, don't, please.
What do they look like?
The big yellow canisters. Do you see them?
I see them. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Very careful.
Very careful.
Okay. Turn the power off and begin the debris removal.
Getting the power back on was such a pain in the ass.
Hey, remember that sunken space station in the bay behind our house?
Yes? Why?
I was just thinking about it earlier. Did Dad ever take you swimming there when you were young?
He did, but not when I was that young.
What do you mean?
Well, never mind.
I don't think I can touch that one there.
Anybody fancy back home?
Wait, what?
Maybe even on the ship.
What? Ryan?
Or Sarah, I don't care.
Apparently not. Least of all that they're married.
You can still have feelings for someone despite the circumstances. I don't know, with everything
That's what I always say. I don't ever say that.
Something like love?
Do you?
Good point. I'll be shutting up now.
I love you. Does that count?
No.
Alright, I gotta remember how I got this one. Actually, I think I have to actually go under. It's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, didn't even touch it. All right. Oop, wrong way. Let's not get stupid now. I'm not sure why I'm cutting this, because I could literally just push it out of the spot. There we go.
Right. It's done.
Okay, good job.
Turning the power on is kind of annoying.
On it.
This. Nope.
Power's back on.
Perfect. There we go. Got it done this time.
And we're good. Okay. Great job, Cal. Head back inside. Carefully.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's not what I picked that. I picked Full Spectrum Studios because, if you recall, there was a game that used to be there used to be a game on Xbox original called Full Spectrum Warrior, and I picked Full Spectrum Studios just because I liked the name. Sadly, Full Spectrum Warrior only saw 2 games, and then that was it. It was actually a really good game. Great tactical military shooter.
Never noticed this one still had LI 900 tiles in it. This thing is really ancient. Oh, anyway, you're gonna love living on the moon, honey.
Really?
Absolutely. You can play in party anytime you want, and there's no school on the moon.
Cool.
No, I mean, you know, you'll get some form of schooling when you're there, of course. Wait, this unit still used piston doors. How old is this girl?
And not only that, but like, I mean, when you think about the name Full Spectrum, like taking in the full spectrum, it just, you know, kind of says, hey, we do a little bit of everything, that sort of thing.
Beep, beep. Dad? Dad?
What is it, Moonbear? Where are you?
I don't know. Help!
Where are you? Moonbear? Where are you?
Dad, please help me!
Kathy! Hold on!
I'm scared!
I'm him. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Dad!
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
Oh, that's fine. Like, I don't expect everybody to be there, like, all the time. Like I said, if nothing else, you know, I do want to play story content. So, I mean, most of the time, while we're playing, if a cutscene comes up or something like that, or major, like, story beat happens, you know, some dialogue happens, I'll probably mute you guys in Discord, but, you know. And there's Mars. The red planet. Whoop. And it happened again.
What now?
What was that?
Same thruster.
How bad is it?
Bad, sis.
One broken thruster could send us completely off course. I'll suit up.
Let me do it. I'm already out of torpor.
No, it's much too dangerous.
Claire, we have to act fast. I'm going.
Please be careful. I'll head to the cockpit to guide you.
Copy.
Little frame rate drop there because of the alpha effects from the smoke.
Sis, I don't think we can salvage this thruster. It's taking severe damage.
Diagnostics say the same. You'll have to cut it away.
Are you sure?
In this state, it's a bigger liability if it stays attached to the ship.
Copy.
Turn the power off before you do.
Claire, I can't turn the power off from here.
Okay. You need to cut the power cable connected to the thruster. You can't miss it.
I'm through. Power is off.
Right, now the tricky part. You need to cut the thruster from the ship. Slow and steady.
Copy.
Can't. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now, I do think that I'm supposed to get blown away. Like it happened the last time. Because the last time, I definitely did not touch any of those fuel canisters. No doubt in my mind. It's supposed to happen. Even though never touched them, so. I thought I actually accidentally hit one, but... Can you imagine how much that would suck? Like, seriously.
Cat, talk to me.
You go in third person.
Claire, my visor.
What's going on?
That's the... I hit the sprint button and it actually, like...
Losing it.
Get back here now. Get to the airlock.
Oh, that's cool. It's actually on the...
Cat, get over here.
What do you think I'm doing?
Cat! Get over here.
Okay, yeah. So this is the part I also wanted to get to because I wanted to see if there were any improvements.
The forest feels denser now compared to a few years ago. At
You can
least.
definitely see some popping happening with the
Unfortunately.
ground cluttered
I
and
know.
density
That's why I
and
said
geometry.
feels. It's
The ambient occlusion here kind of just
It used to look
popped
even
in
more
there.
beautiful.
and it can become more beautiful again someday.
Maybe. Maybe.
It's not too bad.
Are you okay?
I haven't been here in a while. That's all.
You look sad.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, the facial animations
glad we
during
get to
non-cutscene
spend time together
sequences is definitely
before you
stiff.
have to leave.
Very robotic.
We're almost there. Let's keep walking.
Go on. Let's go.
Tree popping, or tree texture possibly popping.
Are you going to finish the story?
Right, yeah, where was I? Ah, right, okay, so Mum was visiting one of her friends at a frat party that night.
What's a frat party?
Well, it's like a birthday party, but instead of presents, people just, drink a lot.
That sounds stupid.
It was. I never liked going to those either.
Lighting on that is all
But
kinds
I'm
of
glad I
whack.
did
Look at
go to
that.
this one.
Oof.
Your mum saw me
Something's not right there.
so much.
I don't
that
understand
she
how it
finally
is
came up
that
and
they would
asked
need
me
to
why
do
I
this though,
wasn't
because it's
dancing.
such a small
Where
area.
weren't you?
Such a really focused linear
I told her that getting me to
corridor,
dance was a
essentially.
bad idea, and well,
They could essentially just load
right.
everything instead of having things
What
like
happened?
pop in.
I hit her drink out of her hands as I was playing about like a lunatic. Then a piece of the broken glass got lodged in her leg. Then there was blood everywhere, and then we had to go to the emergency room.
Jesus, Dad.
Needless to say, I didn't dance again until our wedding day.
But Dad, why did Mummy fall in love with you then?
I really have no idea, darling.
Just complete ownage with that question. That flag looked a little odd.
Whoa.
Cool, right?
Now apparently there was a rock face that was a bit odd in this, but I don't recall.
Who made this?
Or climbing face.
Dad.
Glad this is all still here. Claire and I used to come climbing here all the time.
Why didn't I get to go?
Well, you were a bit too young for that.
Still are.
Okay, Moonbear, come and get your gear.
All right, remember the shed had some weird lighting itself when he went inside of it, so. Oh, do I have to click on him? Yeah.
Final checks to commence mission. My foot. So, this is like the climbing wall at home. Except this time you get to use these cool-looking claw things. Left foot. If you make it to the top of the cork wall, you are one step closer to the moon.
Dad,
Yeah.
are there a lot of walls to climb on the moon?
No. But to get to the moon, you need a badge. Just like your scouting badges, basically.
Why do I need a climbing badge?
Well, it's a badge that on our journey to the moon, were we to make an emergency landing and we needed to climb our way out, you could, and then you'd find your way home.
Can something go wrong with the rocket?
No, they're perfectly well built. Isn't that right, Claire?
They're completely safe, Kathy. I promise.
All right, so, final tally. Go or no go?
Go.
Dude, her body as a child is just so square.
Just
just...
pickaxe as hard as
All right, there we go. Now this is gonna be, yeah, this is the part that I'm not really.
That's right. One and then the other one.
It's very robotic animation. See, now that was a lot better because before you basically just got stuck, or you had to go all the way to the top, and it didn't make much sense.
Excited?
Yay!
Okay. Carefully climb down now, okay, remember? Clever.
Moon Bear, Claire Bear. Come on.
She's just a kid. The moon is no place for her. And this insane training you're putting her through. Don't you hear alarm bells ringing,
The moon
Dad?
is perfectly safe.
How is it safe? Metal boxes outside an infinitesimally small atmosphere. How is that
Of all
safe?
people, you should know exactly how well built they are.
I will rephrase. How do you justify the risks of taking Kathy to live on the moon versus her just staying here on Earth?
You know what is happening to our planet. Have you forgotten? You read the same WMO reports that I do. You watch the same news. You know what happened to you. Please, just come with us.
Don't you?
Come on, Claire.
Yeah, the lighting in the shed was still not correct, based on what I saw.
I hate you for what you're doing. I hate you.
That's weird. She actually, her animation was correct this time. She walked all the way over there the last time, like she was in timeout or something.
Come on. Let's put the gear away. Yep.
Why doesn't Claire want to go with us?
She does. Don't worry. Change your mind.
And we'll be together?
Yep. Let's get you need a big rest before your exam tomorrow.
Have you been watching me sleep?
Yes.
That's kind of creepy, sis.
I just brought that for comfort. What do you expect to find on Mars, Kat?
Nothing.
I understand what you're thinking, I think. But sometimes what we want isn't... It's always difficult to do the right thing, and I really believe Isaac always meant well.
Isaac? You mean Dad?
Dad always meant well. I just need you to understand he was not always good at doing the right thing. Right.
Well, at least he always tries to do the right thing.
Right.
Well, that's all that matters, right? He's always looked out for us. He couldn't help what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not weird for me to want to find him, is it?
I need to know that when we get there, you'll make the right decisions.
Claire? Kathy? Come meet us in the cockpit.
Kat.
I said I'd do what's best for the mission. So far, I'm doing just that. Right?
I close the shutters for dramatic effect, because what's in front of us will amaze, shock, and possibly delight you. What? I know Outward's the bad guy, but you can't deny how impressive it is what they built.
Okay, you just shouldn't glorify them, that's all.
Okay. Well, that might have put a bit of a damper on this, but... Opera team, I give you... Arc Labos.
Would you look at that?
Have any of you ever seen solar panels like these?
Looks like they combine standard PV panels with a sort of CSP layering over it.
Excuse you?
It appears these panels first concentrate the solar rays to optimization before they hit the photovoltaic semiconductors. The increase to efficiency is exponential. How could they be so far ahead of us?
And why does it look abandoned?
Let's find out. Sarah, Ryan, suit up and prepare to board. Kathy, start the pre-docking preparations.
I'm doing the docking procedure.
Yes, you're staying aboard the Zephyr with me. Now please start the procedure. All right, Ryan and Sarah, prepare to board. Supervise the procedure on this terminal.
I believe this is where we left off the last time, so we're good.
Kathy, CMG and PIC controls are released and available for manual control.
On it.
I definitely want to
Waypoint 0
get
to 2
on
are
Mars.
calculated and defined. Waypoint 2 assigned to auto-lock.
Or further than this point.
Final go, no-go poll at waypoint 2. All right, Kathy, take us in.
Oh, yeah.
Waypoint 1 reached. Commence maneuver to waypoint 2. Roger that.
Gotta try and get there a little bit quicker.
Reaching final waypoint. Starting final soft capture procedure. Final poll. Go.
Go.
Go. Roger. Kathy, you've got this.
In real life, you actually would have to take your time. It would be a very long and slow process. Just the finest adjustments.
Soft capture complete. Soft capture confirmed.
Hard capture now also complete. Docking confirmed.
Looks like a smooth dock. Great job, Kathy.
Thanks.
Ryan, Sarah, you have permission to enter the ship.
Permission was assumed. We're already crossing as we speak.
Copy. I'll reprimand you later for insubordination.
I shall accept my sentence with dignity.
Sis, I can join them to investigate. We only need one person.
That's not necessary.
It's not necessary for me to stay here either.
Kathy, please respect my command.
You're my sister.
I am your commander.
This is why you never work with family.
Eyes over here. The interior is huge, built like a maze. We can be here a while.
Copy, Sarah. Kathy's heading over now.
Stand up. All I did was just zip on out of the chair there. Let's go third person. Hell yeah. Any chance to be in third person, I'll take it.
I'm unlocking Ayla for you. I'll send her over.
Copy that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of stuttering here and there, but it's not too bad. It's been worse.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, Ayla. All right, she's losing her mind. All right. I think space would be disorienting for sure because it's like you have absolutely no idea which way is up. Because there is no up.
Is it this quiet everywhere inside the ship?
From what I've seen so far, yeah.
This reeks of intent rather than accident.
Yes, I would have to agree. Oh, I forgot to scan stuff. Right.
Should jot that down.
I forgot to scan stuff. That's right. I scanned it on the first go around. Alright, so we are officially further into the game than before, so this is good. This is all new to me.
Whoa. Ayla, are you seeing this? I've never seen so many cryopods in one place before.
Are they all still in there? Because they're all green. Some are red. What the hell's going on here?
A hologram. Here. How are you even finding this data? Are you keeping secrets from me, Ayla?
She's just been here this whole time, huh?
Let's take a look.
Control altitude plate. What the hell, dude? Okay. But if I go too far there... Alright, so... This is a weird puzzle. There we go. I found it. This is interesting. Oh, right. I gotta go. See that one just like, it's right there. Boom. Damn, that was tough.
People to help me. I'm not that old.
Wait. Rosa?
You can let go of me. I'm not going to do anything.
Sorry, Miss LaFerrier, but Director MacArthur was clear.
Outwardians, welcome to a new dawn. We stand on the edge of greatness. We are the culmination of thousands of years of technological progress. Earth is a lost cause. There's no coming back from the damage we inflicted upon her. But now, we have a chance to correct humanity's course. A future without conflict, without division, uncorrupted by weakness or doubt. We have the tools, the minds, and the bodies to create a sustainable utopia. A place for you, your future children and grandchildren. With my 5-year plan, we will build a solid foundation for Outward together.
What about Arc Vita?
Don't we need all 3 arcs for this to work?
The loss of Arc Vita is one we can overcome if we remain strong and work hard to compensate. But for this to succeed, we must be unified. If we do not work together, we will fail. If we challenge and fight one another, we will fail. In this monumental endeavor, we are only as strong as our weakest link. So, people of Outward, we stand on the precipice. Join me, and together we will build something better. Gather your belongings and prepare to transfer to Ark Habitas for our descent to Mars. We leave in 2 hours. Was that stunt truly necessary? What were you hoping to achieve by diverting the ship? Rosa, I don't want to force you to cooperate, but...
Tell that to the fine men you've got escorting me.
I'm... sorry it came to this. But we need you. Outward needs you. Your medical expertise is crucial to the colony. Everyone's lives depend on it.
I will do my best.
Thank you.
I'm not doing it for you, William.
Rosa and the others. Ayla, if they made it to the surface, they could be with Dad right now. Ayla, I'll log these to my Astro tool myself. So go ahead and strike them from your backups, okay? We'll let the others know later. After we find Dad.
Again, the way that Ayla's interacting with Kathy is a bit odd. She's just always looking at her.
Gotta make a note of this.
Guys, I found the arc solar energy transformer. These panels are reaching 90% efficiency.
What? The best solar panels we've produced in the past 20 years can't even reach 40.
Sarah, can you find any data on the network? We can take that with us as proof. On it. If it's true what Ryan found, this is the most advanced energy converter known to humankind.
So why isn't it functional?
Well, that's the weird part. It is functional.
I think this is right side up.
Turn it off. Strange.
I honestly, no, this is right side up. I have no idea what the other one was. A little bit of frame rate drop there.
The door to the bridge is locked, but I think I can open it with a stream point.
Copy that. Keep us posted.
Ah, there you are. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to put that there. It's funny how the animation in third person doesn't really change. And obviously, first person is not really that different either. Okay. So now, do I have to go back to the other one? Because the other one opened the door. Oh, wait. Yeah. Basically, this is pushing... Well, I don't know. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, that... Okay, here we go. Here, let's do this. Wait, so what does this do if I... It just does the same thing. Or it doesn't do anything, really. Right. That, for some reason, putting that on there took this one off. That was really strange. I'm not sure why it did that. Oh, wait, hold on. I guess you can't have two on one. There we go. And now we take this, we go this way. There we go.
I'm through.
Little stutter there.
Great job, Kathy. Yeah, now press onto the bridge.
Okay, now I'm upside down.
Wow. Claire, I'm in the bridge and the entire room is filled with pieces of debris.
You sound almost happy.
Well, to be honest, the chaos looks very... pretty.
Easy there, Edgelord.
Hmm?
Can you determine what caused it?
I'll look around. The emergency security doors have been activated here.
That means the area behind that door had a hull breach.
So is this ship
Mm-hmm.
because the crew got sucked into space?
Seems plausible. Perhaps it was an accident after all.
Whatever happened behind those closed doors is the answer.
An answer we can't get to.
No, afraid not.
What's the status of the bridge's main terminal?
Looks like I need to fix the MPT converters before I can turn the Ark's power back on.
Output metrics show the same. The MPT dish isn't receiving any of the energy from the batteries.
This ship's operating system is really locked tight, but I think this should open up a door behind you, right now. Kathy, finding a way to restore the Ark's power is top priority.
I'm on it.
There is a way to manually fix the connection to the MPT, but it's not going to be easy.
It's never just a flip.
It never is.
The design is almost intentionally obtuse, as it requires someone here to monitor, someone down there to activate them.
Failsafe, maybe?
Kathy, you need to connect them in a specific order.
Oh, lovely.
Ryan, what safety margins are we working with here?
Well, last thing like all these margins is safe. We sure about this?
Powering up lava systems.
There's one.
Don't have any other option. Kathy, be extremely careful.
Is there two?
I will.
Everybody on high alert.
There's 2, 3.
Final go, no go, Paul. Go.
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 Okay. Kathy, good luck.
Power receiver 1. All right. Yeah, obviously it's just going to go in order, I think. But I think it's also going to depend on which one of these you use.
Yep. Keep going.
The hell do you mean keep going? Need to go in order, right?
Kat? I'm not sure that's right. Readings are off here.
Let me double check.
Correct? Hook up the next one.
Cool.
Wish I could. I don't think this is right. I gotta be able to turn this or something, I think. See, there's 2 more there. And that's where number 2 is. So there's got to be a way to get behind that door. Yeah, I thought maybe maybe I'd have to go back or something. That is definitely not the case. Well, I might as well try something, because I can't do this part. Anywhere, any other way, it seems. Number 2 should be the next one, but...
Have a look at the screens, Kat. Should give you the right order.
Oh, okay.
The screens? What screens? Well, it would have to be one of these, and I bet you a guessing game would be in order. What screens? These screens? There are no screens here. Or are they talking about these screens? Because that's obvious. Can I grab this? Can I push it? If I can... No, because that wouldn't make sense. If I could push this, then it would just take the beam off of that one, which makes no freaking sense. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew it. Oh my god, why do I have to like put my face up against it in order to actually do something with it? Oh, this looks lovely. Cool.
The breach really did a number on this place too.
Okay, apparently that hurt me. Whoa.
Great.
Obviously. Wait, where was 3? That was right there, and I think this should be able to reach it. Maybe, barely. Damn. Nope. Might as well just clear this room, I guess. Okay. All clear. Don't think I have anywhere else to go over here, but we'll see. See, 3 is right there. But I think I'd have to be in Charlie room to actually get it. Weird how this beam isn't even showing up through here. Oh, look at that. That was weirdly not working. There's got to be a way to go further. Gotta check this room. Nope, nothing here. Oh, there we go. I was looking for one of these. And that one should just line right up. There you go. Four is over here, and I think 4 and 5 are definitely going from Charlie. But I don't see, like, where do I go from there? This I don't think leads to there, but yeah, see. No. That's just gonna go back. Nope, got her butt in the camera. Alright, hold on. I mean, okay. That went in the circle, but is it this? Ayla? Yep, there we go. Cool. 5, 6. Oh wait, no, not that. We'll do this one.
That's right.
Thanks.
That one looks good.
And last one. Alright, that wasn't so hard. I was just like not really observant.
I think that did it.
Copy. Diagnostics?
Oh, safety margins over here.
Looks good over here too. Great job, Kathy.
Thanks, Sarah.
Alright. Kat, head over to the bridge and access the terminal.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Might stay in first person for all this, though, to be honest.
Opera team, Arc Labos is fully functional.
Congratulations, team. 1 arc down, 2 to go.
Let's check the MPT, Ayla.
Is there glass here, or can I just go through? Yeah, you can just go through.
Claire, the MPT is fully operational again. I'm going to re-establish the connection to the surf.
No!
What?
No, Kathy! We don't know what we'll find down there. You start the MPT connection, broadcasting
All right, calm down.
Right. Operative, head back to Zephyr 3. We'll head planet side and find the other arc.
Entry guidance design has been re-optimized. Preparing for EDO.
T-minus 2 minutes to cruise stage separation. Everybody copy?
Copy.
Copy.
Copy. I'm sorry for being so protective. I know I'm not Mum. What I mean is, I see how much you've grown. I know I can trust you.
Thanks, Commander.
Moment of truth, Opera Team. If the orbit burn doesn't function, we all know what to do.
Starting burn.
We are losing 3-axis stabilization.
Nominal velocity changes, propulsive efficiency completely tanked.
Unable to correct.
What about tertiary thrusters?
Gone. Momentum desaturation has failed. Mass expulsion won't help. We are in loss of control.
Understood. Opera team, abandon ship. Brian, Sarah, to cargo in the pods. Kathy and I will try one last maneuver. Kat, do you copy? Kat. Copy. You can do this.
Kathy, we need to keep the ship stable.
Bro, am I the one who's gonna actually like
Diagnostic on the attitude controllers. They're our best shot.
the attitude controllers?
Sending you the diagnostic now.
Angles calculated. Put them in.
10 degrees. $25. 60. And 40.
They're in.
Wait, Sarah, Brian, cigarette. Equipment is secure, but we still need to undock the ASDs.
I can do that from here. AC's released.
Affirmative. Heading to escape pods. You two better be right behind us. Copy. Kathy, head to the escape pods while I initiate the auto deploy sequence. No, leave now, Kathy. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, okay. Rude. Oh, what the heck?
Secured equipment at the ASC store. Clear. Get over here.
Copy. I'll activate the auto deploy now.
Auto deployment for escape pods 1 and 2 has been initiated. Enter pods immediately. Escape pod 1 auto lockdown.
This isn't.
Get inside that pod.
Wait.
Warning. Escape
Oh.
pod 2 auto lockdown imminent.
This pod. Okay.
Sarah, hurry. Sarah! Sarah, hurry! I'm coming, Kat.
Why aren't you moving?
Part 2.
Somehow I knew.
Tournament commences in 3, 2, 1.
Somehow I knew. Well, that's a sobering hit right there.
8,000 meters to surface. Pod exceeding optimum velocity.
Oh, the frame rate.
4,000 meters to surface. Meters to surface. Meters to surface. Crash imminent.
Oh, now. This is a family-friendly game now. See, you're fine. Oh, all right. Well, maybe a little too fast. I feel like those sound effects should have been louder.
Claire, can you hear me? Claire?
I feel like this would make a great movie. It's weird how, like, we just didn't see her get out of the thing. Gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. See how she's juddering there for some reason? Okay. Why is it always like, oh, you know, Commander stays behind and ends up dying because she took too long or something, you know? Always seems to be that. That's pretty cool. She's got the pickaxes on her side. Weird, though, that... Oh, they fold in on themselves. That's pretty cool. This looks good. I imagine this is probably what Mars somewhat looks like.
Are you receiving this?
Mostly silence. Oh, forgot to close the door.
Sarah? Ryan?
A bit chilly out there. I want to keep it warm in here until I'm ready to go to bed. Notice how in like most video games and anime, they're always holding their stomach like their stomach hurts. It's the classic, I'm injured look. No holding your shoulder or your arm or anything like that. No, it's always your stomach, always your abdomen. What? She get an extra burst of adrenaline or something? Like,
Sarah? Ryan? This is Kathy. Can you hear me?
very slidey movement. I know, I'm being too critical. Small team. I like how it transitions from gameplay to cutscene, or just it takes away from you so that way it can tell the story.
Sarah, Ryan, please come in if you...
Oh, all that loading in. That technically should be instant. I'm blaming the engine. Look at this. It's not good. It's not good at all. A lot of pop in.
I need oxygenator.
Oh, that's cool. They went the dead space route, and the oxygen tank is actually on the back, or at least the visual indication of the oxygen tank. Can you imagine? This is what you would hear. Just sand storms. And your own breathing.
Will the station replenish my oxygen? What? How is there still oxygen here?
It's a good question.
Jot that down.
Kind of wish I played through this game on like Sunday or something. That way I would have been actually like able to go through the whole thing, and then when they updated it, play it again to see the differences. I don't generally play games twice immediately after I finish them. Oh, this is the part that they showed us.
Excavators, cranes. This looks like a quarry. It's completely deserted and heavily beaten by dust storms for some time already. We need to make it to the other side to get to the Ark. You're right. It's better if we find some transportation. But where?
Yo, we gonna get a dune buggy? There it is.
Over. Let's hope it's functional. How do I get up there?
Elevator, elevator, elevator. There it is.
That should get us up to the rover. Let's make our way down there so we can take that elevator.
Yeah, this was the demo they showed. Ooh, okay, all right. See, some of the textures are not, excuse me, not loading in. Yeah, that's not good. It goes all the way down until here. Then there's some down here. Is it unloading? Frame rate's taking a dive here. I am gonna play through the PS4 version at least to, you know, I want to see this point now that we have a good indication, because like frame rate dropped right there. You can see it. It's getting real stuttery. That might not even be frame rate. That might be just stutter. Like frame time skips. I guess I have to run and jump then. Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, there you go. Very clearly indicated that these are walls that I can climb over here. Okay. I mean, I could either climb the walls or just hop down. Can't imagine it wouldn't be... I'm not gonna lie. I would rather just hop down because the climbing is just so... Hold both to save fall. Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'd rather just... If I can. Nope, I can't. I have to do the wall climbing. Oof, that's unfortunate. Don't need to climb anymore. There we go. Dude, Ayla's programming is so weird, man. She just keeps following behind me. See, sometimes she doesn't respond. It's weird. Ooh, the frame drop. Hey, at least she automatically equips them. Oh, man. That could have been bad. And I'm running out of air. Oh, that is... I don't know what's going on with that, but... Ooh, boy. Okay. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see what what the PS4 version does here. Because typically, if you take a PS4 version of a game and play it on the PS5, it does tend to play better. Because, you know, things are lowered. Resolutions of things are lowered. Definitely didn't look bad, that's for sure. In terms of, like, texture resolution and stuff. It looked pretty similar, but I haven't extensively played the PS4 version, so I don't really know. I'm kind of hoping that there aren't too many of these climbing sections in the game, because this is a bit arduous. I like that they're taking the opportunity to, you know, to do something different compared to the first game, but I mean, it's also could have been done better. Luckily, it's not a main part of the game, so it's, you know, whatever sections they have of it are probably not terribly long.
Elevator doesn't seem operational.
Well,
There must be a way to power it.
it's funny how I was already going over here anyway. It's like I'm observant. I saw this tower over here and I said, that's going to be powered on or something like that. Oh, here we go. Got a decryption. Oh, that was easier. Oh, it's multiple ones. I'm like, wait a second. I keep screwing that up. Wait, roll. I can't roll? Why? How do we make that one move? That's what I'm trying to find here. I don't understand. I can't make that one move for some reason. I've tried up, down, all around. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I see. Distance. Do I go? Oh, can I go this way? Yeah, there we go.
What am I supposed to be looking at, Ayla?
Let me go, please. I made a mistake.
Please, Mr. Johansson, please calm down.
I need to go back to Earth. Coming here was a mistake. Please, I just want to...
Isaac, you're confused from the cryo. Try to calm down.
I don't need to calm down. I need to go back for my daughter.
I know you're smarter than this. I know that deep down you understand that what you are saying is foolish.
Please, William. Please, let me go back to Earth.
How do you imagine that would go, Isaac? How do you think you would be welcomed? With fanfare or police escort? Going back won't bring you any closer to ever seeing your daughter again. I know you know this. You and I... If we ever return to Earth, we'll be tried like war criminals. They will treat us like traitors to the human race, not as its saviors. The only way you get to see Kathy is from behind bars. Look, the quarry has been producing at a velocity of around 20 million metric tons in the last 3 years. We built this, Isaac, thanks to your designs, your estimates, your insight. And now, you're here, with Arcvita no less. Just imagine how much output will grow. It will become everything we dreamed of. I'm I'm sorry for making that very cruel decision back then. And if we can ever bring a select few from Earth, we will make sure your daughter is part of that group. But before that, we need to focus on the here and now. We need you here, Isaac. Can I count on you, old friend? Rest first. We'll get your quarters and habitats cleared out so you can clear your head, okay?
Okay.
Oh. Astro Tool. Oh. This is cool. Family Matters. Great freaking show. Classic from my childhood. Okay, so don't suppose this was the place I turn on the power. No, probably not. We have to go up to that antenna, I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. Or not. Go over here and do something over here, I guess. I do like how it's like it becomes slightly muted or muffled.
So Outward has an emergency network at its facilities. We'll need to hook that up to power the elevator.
Because, you know, Mars has an atmosphere, it's just really, really thin. So it wouldn't be completely muffled like space. Sound still travels, but it's not as strong as Earth. So love it. Love the attention to detail on that one. MacArthur found out Isaac lost an ace on his way over here. There's plenty of aces here, though. This one's different. Wait, why? I can tell you, but promise me it stays between us. Got it? You know me. Since we left Mars, all our aces' holographic data is encrypted, and only the Lunar Council aces can actually view the footage. Isaac's ace apparently isn't here. How do you know all this? I wrote the code. Really? Keep forgetting how cool you are. Ha ha ha.
Should jot that down.
Already did.
That swinging platform.
Oh, lovely.
Maybe I can grapple onto it.
Oh, are you kidding? Are you serious right now? I guess I have to sprint. My bad. Try not to waste too much oxygen, you know. Oh, was I supposed to go down that low? No, okay. Whew. Now I gotta make sure that,
I'll get that done.
Get what down? Oh. Before it went too far. Saw another hologram. That one looked like it was decrypted already, though, so I don't think I have to do that. Nope. Never mind. It just looks like that. Anyway. Can I... Oh. Boom.
I still can't believe it, Isaac. In my wildest dreams, I didn't dare to see numbers like this. You keep living up to your name with every project you get your hands on. Our dream is coming to life, my friend.
There you are.
Rosa, join us. We're just celebrating. Isaac's Ore Crusher is performing well above expectations.
Admissions are up again, William. 62% this last month. We need to expand the medical wing, and we need more staff to take care of them.
We talked about this. It's only a temporary increase.
I don't think it is. People are being worked too hard and burning out too fast. More and more are showing symptoms of anxiety and PTSD. And with our outlook for the future milestones, those numbers are only going to go up.
Isaac's housing development has just started. We can't spare anyone else.
Let me rehabilitate them, William. Give me more space and more staff, so I can...
We can't afford to take people off the ground crews to rest and even more to support them. That will only prolong our struggles.
These are your people, William. They follow you, look up to you.
The answer is no. I'll see both of you at the weekly debrief tonight.
Rosa, meet me in the medical wing. I might be able to help you out.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how the PS4 Pro version performs on the PS5 here. I expect there to still be loading stutters, but I am hoping that oh. I'm hoping that the frame rate stays strong.
Should jot that down.
Sounds like a storm is coming. Hey, I'll say this. At least there's no stamina bar, you know? That would be a worse idea. That would make this more of an arduous task. Just climbing walls. We've already... Well, I guess you could say the oxygen's a stamina bar, but I mean, it's, you know... It only makes sense it's oxygen. And you don't expend more of it as you climb a wall. Is there anywhere else I could actually go over there, or is this pretty much just... Yeah, no. Okay.
That's the RP for the stream tower, right, Ayla? Okay, let's power it up.
Okay. So that is... That reflects, I think. Or amplifies? too much power. Or not? I don't know. See, that brought that perfectly, so that means... Hold on. What's up here? Nothing. Can I move this? I can. Okay.
MPT power reduction field. Power input reduced on contact.
Ah.
Supports multiple beams.
There we go.
A resistor. Did Dad make these?
Okay, it's down to... down 1 bar. Yeah, see, now the game's quite a bit stuttery here. Alright, so we don't need it in front of this one. We need like 2 of these, though. Because it's only reducing it by one point. Oh. Hold on. There you go. And this goes... So I need to cross these beams. Hit them both. There you go.
That is great. Okay, that is good.
Oof, man, it's slow. But it's a big gun, so makes sense. Future. Now we can go up an elevator. We had to do all this to make an elevator work.
Let's go down there.
Seems a bit much to power an elevator. Especially since, you know, in real life she'd probably just climb the wall. Since she's got pickaxes. Might as well make it easier on herself. Oof. Stuttering. I do wonder if sprinting actually expends more oxygen. Technically, I guess it would, but who knows. I could probably just go through the bottom here. Instead of having to go back through the office or whatever that is. There's a sandcastle. But how? There's no water. Up. Come on, make it. You know you can't. Oh, oh, things are getting... Oh, God, things are getting juddery. Yep. Yep. I got it. I gotta jump. Jump to the wall. Jump to the wall.
Okay. We gotta jump, Ayla.
Thank God that actually... She got those out in time. Obviously, but it just looked like it wasn't gonna happen. Is it still there? Oh, so it's not even gonna fall. It's just broken. Great. Oh, the stuttering. No. Oh my god, I missed. Wow. Wow. Why would I miss that? That is like one of the easier jumps. I sprinted thinking I had to. Now it falls. Because I gave it a little extra oomph. Why is this not go up? Let me guess, I'm not gonna be able to actually go past that. Nope, I won't. Damn it. I'm still wondering if they had plans to make this for PS4 first, and then the PS5 version just came along because, well, this would be the 3rd year for the PS5 and series consoles. So I wonder if like the original plan was always going to be PS4 and then PS5 release, and they were like, okay, well, we're going to have to make a version for that too. Or obviously this would be the more actual explanation, and that is the fact that because I worked at Vicarious, we got early dev kits for the PS4 and Xbox One at the time, so needless to say, they probably got early kits for the PS5 and series consoles, and so they always had intentions. Oh wow, okay, cool. This is gonna happen. Okay. No, come on, dude. I know I should have waited. There we go. Another toolbox. I mean, that's probably what happened. So we're probably not looking at too many graphical enhancements when it comes to the PS5 version, other than maybe a resolution bump. But the frame rate's the same. Still have the PS4 Pro code running at 60 FPS. You got... Oh, crap. I'm running out of oxygen. Because that took too long. Wait, is it these rovers, or is it a different one? There we go.
A rover and I'm waiting out the storm to head to the Ark. I hope to see you there. Ayla? Are you okay out there? Okay.
Little nightmare sequence.
Claire?
Look, I found some great pictures to support my answer.
Wait. I remember this. This was when I asked her.
Earth is obviously the best planet. Just look. See? All these beautiful plants and animals. No other planet has any of this. Even Moonbear only exists on Earth. He just visits the moon.
She really cared about this planet.
So what's your favorite thing?
And I said...
Mars? Mars has nothing but rocks and dust, Kathy.
No, it doesn't. It also has...
What?
Aliens.
What? Oh, Kathy, we're going to be here a while. Take a seat and let me talk to you about aliens.
Kathy, you have to see the sunset. Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
If there was ever a moment...
I mean, it would be.
Totally.
Kathy? Honey, are you okay?
No.
How come?
Because I miss...
Isaac, the team is bigger than just you. I understand why you want to do it yourself. I do. I just sometimes wish that... I get it. I do.
Mum was so strong. But every time Dad left, it broke her heart.
I'm sorry. But everything is right in this. I have to. It has to be done right.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Is Dad leaving again?
Yes. For a while this time. Some new important project. Like the MPT dish.
Oh.
Hey, he'll be back. He always comes back. Don't worry.
Not this time.
You're taking a Moonbear snorkeling.
I don't want to go snorkeling, Claire. I want...
Come on!
Kind of just glitched out there. Oh, that's not helping.
It's Slowpoke! Jump in!
Wait! Don't... Keep leaving.
Oh. Do I go this way? Jump into the gross water? I don't think so.
Not this. I want to leave.
Wait, how did her mother die? Was it a tornado?
I really have to get going.
Then by all means, go.
Oops. Here we go. Take this to get notarized. Give it to the judge, and we'll be all set.
Fine.
It's only temporary guardianship.
Sure.
I'll be back. I don't want to go.
Then don't.
But I have to. The project is almost finished, right? And then after that, we'll never be apart again, I promise. I really am trying to do what's best for both of you.
You're away all the time by leaving us on our own.
You're not a child anymore.
You're not dad anymore. Somehow I've become a mum.
Temporarily. I have to. I'll be back for both of you. You just have to trust me. It's for your future.
You have to make your flight if you want this thing off on time.
I'll see you soon in bed. All right?
Will you please stay with me? I don't want to lose you.
Don't worry. I won't ever leave you. I promise.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we made it to chapter 5, and I think I'll stop the stream right there. I like it. I really like this game. I like the first game. I like this game. Holy crap, this freaking... my preview of my stream is way behind. Way behind. It tends to do that, though. If I'm not on the page. But this is really good, just simply for the fact that the story is so good. I really think this could be a movie. Obviously, there's some things visually and mechanically that are not the best, and the reason why I think that this was made for the PS4 before it was really meant for the PS5 was when she was backing out and then driving off. You could see out in the distance the little cliffs and mountains. There were some muddy textures in the distance, so the level of detail is not pushed out as far as it could go. So the way I look at that is not great. That's why I think it was meant to be played on the PS4, just because of that. Because the PS5 could sure as hell could probably push the level of detail out further. At least all the way, you know, given that these are very tailored, you know, this isn't an open world. This is a very tailored experience. You know, these are tailored corridors, and I just think they could have done a little bit more. But like I said, I would have easily traded frame rate for a boost in graphics or resolution or whatever for, you know, stability. Even if they didn't boost the graphics, you know, more stability in terms of like consistency would have been nice if we got a toggle for 30 or 60. Maybe they'll put it in the future. I'm not sure, but I mean, with how quickly they came out with 1.01, I mean, they can make changes pretty quickly, it seems. Because I can't imagine. I know that they just put this game out. I don't know if developers this small just hop right into the next project, or if they try and, you know, let this one go, you know, do their fixes that they need to do, and then they move on. Whether or not they'll, you know, come out with DLC, who knows? They didn't do that with the first game, but they did update the first game for PS5 after the fact. So, and many years after the fact. I mean, the first game I think came out in 2018. Yeah, wow, I nailed it. 2018 on PS4, Xbox One, and PS5 didn't come out until 2 years later. So the fact that they went back and updated the game was an awesome thing. So, you know that they love their games, and I love their games. So I'm hoping that maybe they still keep making tweaks to the system or to the graphics, and maybe they'll give us a toggle option to change between 30 and 60. Just for those of us who actually would like a more stable frame rate. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again next time, where we'll continue tomorrow, actually, where we'll continue with Deliver Us Mars. And I mean, we're 3 hours in. This game is allegedly 8.5 to 9 hours long. So 3 hours, we got to chapter 5. Not bad. I'm not sure how many chapters are in the game. We'll find out. And if you're watching this on the VOD, thank you. Big thumbs up to you guys for even wanting to watch a VOD of a stream. I know they can be long, lengthy, good time wasters, you know, something to put on in the background or whatever. You know, thank you to those of you who actually watch it afterwards. If you want to leave a like, awesome. If not, that's okay. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you enjoyed what you did. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Deliver Us Mars, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.